sa Balitang Express.
Mayor Inday Sara Duterte nagbigay ng pahayag tungkol sa mga isyong hinaharap ng Davao City. Alamin ang buong detalye sa video nito.
Been following the pronouncements of the Department of Health, and it has released last February 7 the advisory on public gatherings. Thus, it is with a heavy heart that I have decided to cancel the following events of the 83rd Araw ng Davao celebration. Pasiugdang Pagsaulog, Reyna Davaoeña, Ginoong Davao, Sayaw Pinoy, Kalingawan sa Santa Ana, Hudyaka, Mutya ng Davao, Pasidungog, Araw ng Empleyado, Kanta Bidavaoeño, Parada Davaoeño, and the Dato Bago Awards. All preparations made for this year shall be executed in the year 2021. We shall leave it to the parents, schools, government and private offices, and business establishments to ensure that their children, students, and employees understand the history of Davao City, where we are going with our Biyaheng Duterte agenda, how we have shown the past 3 years that we stand tall, united, and resilient, and that we shall embody discipline, integrity, and competence in the next 3 years. In addition, beginning tomorrow, February 11, all welcome and send-off groups at airports, seaports, bus terminals, and other transportation hubs are permanently banned, not only because of the virus, but for reasons of safety and security. Only employees, workers, drivers, and passengers are allowed in these places. I also hereby order the Department of Trade and Industry to ensure that the price freeze memorandum of the DOH and the price tag, suggested retail price, and other pertinent regulations on all goods and commodities are strictly implemented. Business permits of stores caught selling overpriced items and hoarding food and other supplies shall be canceled and their establishment padlocked. All are hereby enjoined to read the Department of Health advisory pertinent to their organization. For workplace, DOLE Labor Advisory Number 4, Series 2020, and Department of Health Memorandum 2020-56. For hospitals, DOH Department Memorandum 2020-35. For airports and seaports, Department of Health Memorandum 2020-63. For residential communities, Department of Health Memorandum 2020-59. For schools, Department of Health Memorandum 2020-55 and DepEd Memorandum 15, Series of 2020. For hotels and similar establishments, Department of Health Memorandum 2020-57. If you have a sore throat, cough, fever, and other flu-like symptoms, do not travel in or out of Davao City. Seek medical assistance immediately. Schools, offices, and business establishments are advised to come up with guidelines to ensure that students and employees who are sick are not allowed entry to the school or workplace. We have a health issue on hand. Please do not panic. People do not die immediately if they catch the virus. If you get sick, report to authorities and seek immediate and appropriate medical help. Okay, and then next, the guidelines for airports, seaports, bus terminals, and other transportation hubs. Only passengers, employees, workers, taxi, grab drivers, and other individuals who have transaction inside these areas are allowed. Welcome and send-off parties, groups in these areas, even at the parking lots, are permanently banned. All welcome greetings shall be made at your respective All welcome and send-off greetings shall be made at your respective residences. Passengers can be dropped off and picked up by private or public transport drivers only. Passengers who are senior citizens, pregnant women, ladies, families with infants and small children, and persons with disabilities are the only individual allowed with assistance in addition to their drivers. The convergence of people who are covered by guideline number 1 in any part of who are not covered by guideline number 1 in any part of the port or terminal is strictly not allowed. High-ranking national government officials, guests of the government, and members of the diplomatic and consular groups are allowed with security personnel. Taxi, Grab, and other ride-sharing bus and bus van drivers must wear masks and ensure that they clean and disinfect their vehicles before and after delivery of passengers to their destinations. And then health reminders for the Davaoenos: schedule your regular checkups with your doctor and dentist, even if you are not sick. Drink plenty of water, boost your immune system with fruits, vegetables, and vitamins. Practice correct hand washing and toothbrushing techniques. Avoid extremely crowded places and events. Stay at home if you are sick. If you feel that you need medical attention, write down your travel and medical history. Seek a doctor and appropriately provide them with the written history. Avoid unnecessary travel out of Davao City. Okay, so sige. Kanisa. And sa questions.
Mayor, with the cancellation of katong enumerated events sa araw ng Davao, kung sa'yo nakapili?
Wala na. Isa lang ang bibili na ako, which is a Misa Pasasalamat. So we will have a Thanksgiving Mass on March 1 para sa ato ang Araw ng Davao celebration.
Any other events po, like a simple celebration?
Wala na.
Mayor, nganong gi-cancel nato ang events? Nga na ba tay confirmed case sa Davao City?
Wala tay confirmed case sa Davao City, but ang ato ang problem is in case na daghan ang magkasakit, dili ang ato ang dunay mga limitations ang ato ang mga hospital. We cannot accommodate hundreds and thousands of people getting sick. So ang ato ang game plan is to ensure that nobody gets sick. So we try to eliminate the activities na possible makatransmit og virus like mass gathering. So kung naay maka-attend din na isa nga naay sakit, I'm sure daghan ang matakdan. So ato anang i-cancel na to ang ngana ng mga activities. And as I said kaganina, we must ensure na healthy kita, mga anak nato, and ang ato ang immune system maayo.
Ma'am, na schedule na holidays for Araw ng Davao?
Yes, mag-continue ang atong holidays. Ang holidays for Araw ng Davao is March 1 for the Araw ng Davao, and then March 16 para sa Parada Davaoenyo, but wala na'y parada. So, ang holidays lang ang magpadayon.
Finish.
Asa sila?
Ma'am, you mentioned na bawalan na ang nakitong sundo sa airport.
Yes.
What will be the scenario right now kung mga taga-probinsya na
Bawal na.
di
Yes.
sila makasunod yun?
No. Bawal
So,
na.
ang pwede diyan lang sila sa may kanang entrance na airport, o pasayro lang kasunod or in anak.
Ang suggestion ako sa ilaha, dili na sila mo ani diri para magsundo ug maghatod.
Pero ma'am, pwede na private car, pwede.
Kung private
No.
na, pwede ako.
Yes, kung naay private car, no. Bawal pud mag-converge sa parking lot.
So the parking lot will be clear of all na tao,
Yes,
except for
correct.
employees and security personnel.
Yes, ang mabili na lang dito ang mga taxi drivers, Grab drivers, ang drivers sa mga musundo nga sakyanan. And kung naa sila sunduon na nanginahanglan og assistance katong sa mga naka-lista, so ang assistant. And then the same with drop off. I-drop lang sila, wala na babay-babay, wala na hilakay, nothing. Tanan hilak nato, tanan goodbyes nato, buhaton nato sa balay. And then drop nato ang ato ang pasahero dito sa airport, and the only people na allowed og assistance are katong elderly, PWD, pregnant women, families with infants and small children.
How do we ensure no, na hindi makasulod ng mga users sa airport? We know na in and out ng road. Yung passenger clearance ticket will check. Kato makasulod na kay siyempre, o dili na ito na siya na iba na makasneak in ba?
Yes, dito sa entrance na ay nag-check og ticket na.
Okay. Those who are ticket bearer lang ang makasulod. That means
Yes,
pasahero siya.
correct. Opo, oo.
Ma'am, clarification. Temporarily or
No, permanently banned.
Until
Na
such time.
ang hello and goodbye sa airports, seaports, bus terminals, na nothing. Ay na lang po magbabay kay di man maayo magbabay. So, just
Pero kung
No
wala
goodbyes.
na Cove Mayor,
Oh, sige.
no, it's permanently banned already. Oh. We already discussed this with CAAP and then CAAP man ang ato ang airport manager. Yes, kagalo na siya.
So it will not be sa inyo na ito ang mag-depende ko na yun kung mawala. But
Dili.
it is permanent already.
Oo.
More questions?
Yes.
Routine.
Mayor, how about po, i-cancel na ang pipila ka mga activities for araw. How about po ang kanang, kung advice na po sa kanang mga private na mag-organize o kanang mga ilahang events?
Ang sa private na mga events, they should read up on the Department of Health guidelines. Dili mi mag-impose sa ilaha na i-cancel or ipadayon nila, dili mi mag-encourage na ipadayon nila, dili mi mag-impose na i-cancel nila ang ilahang events, but make sure nga doon na sila guided sila by the Department of Health kung unsay mga kinahanglan buhaton in mass gathering na mga events and activities.
How about Ironman?
Ang Ironman, we still have to discuss it sa ato ang partner because we have a private sector partner. So, i-discuss na namo sa ilaha what is the best thing to do regarding sa ato ang Ironman karon na tuig.
Klaro na ko, ma'am. Pwede mo hatod mo sundo sa airport, pero wala kay grupo nga kauban.
Yes, oo.
Mo-drop lang.
Mo-drop lang.
Mo pick up and mo drop lang ka o pwede ka mag-park, yes. Pero kanang mga, di ba naman na yung magsundo, yan na mo uban, ang anak, ang apo, ang igsuon, tanan. Yes, di ba mag-mass gather na sila din ha. Duha ka jeep, tulo ka jeep na sila na mag-welcome og isa ka buok nga paryente nila nga niabot. So bawal na siya. So dito na sila mag-welcome sa ilahang mga panimalay.
So, pwede ma'am, driver sa sasakyan, tsaka isa ka assistant para magkarga sa bagahe.
Yes, correct. Oo.
Asa sila pwedeng ma-complain in case nga naay katong mag-overcharge sa pricing sa mga face mask?
Yes, sa ato ang Department of Trade and Industry, they will be assisted by the Philippine National Police, DTI and PNP.
Ma'am, you mentioned kanina ma'am that we have not enough facility if ever na 100,000 people.
Yes, dunay limitations ang ato ang health
Kailan din ma'am ang
facilities.
base sa sorting sa Department of Health here in Region 11? Kailan kaya na?
That is a question best na pangutan-on ninyo dito sa Department of Health Region 11. Kay sila ang nag-inventory sa tanan facilities sa tanan hospitals.
Ma'am, clarification, ang permanent ban is starting today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Kay naan man ay nagbiyahe na karon padulong sa airport.
Mayor, kung katong na ay nakaschedule na mga conventions, mga MICE, mga meetings here,
Yes, if we leave it up to them. Private events, ibili na mo sa mga organizers kung ipadayon nila o dili. As I said, we do not encourage na ipadayon nila, but we do not mandate na i-cancel nila. So, we leave it up to them to decide. Basta lang, we require them na guided sila sa Department of Health memorandum on all requirements sa mga public events.
Ma'am, napoy siya effect sa atong tourism.
Of course, yes. Oo. Oo. Dili lang sa Davao City but all over the world, dako og epekto ang kaming sakit na 2019 nCoV.
Napatay backup plan, ma'am, on how are we going to recover because of the losses that we're gonna get because of the cancellations of the event?
So far wala tay kuan because the only way that we can kana ganing recover is to ask people to come. Mao man na siya ang turismo, local or foreign tourists. But sa pagkakaroon, we really discourage traveling in and out of Davao City, especially katong mga dunay sakit. Katong mga naay sakit ayaw nagawas. And then katong mga naagibati ayaw nagsulod.
Ma'am, yung i-mention mo about pagpasulod o masusyante o empleyado sa ilang matabon, even they are sick. Ano yun, ma'am? Order po yun or encouragement?
Yes, encourage ako sila sa guidelines to come up with their own guidelines sa ilaha. But they should also be guided by katong kaganina, which is for workplace, DOLE Labor Advisory Number 4, Series of 2020, and Department of Health Memorandum 2020-56. So, dapat guided po sila ani ng mga memorandums and advisory. Memoranda. And advisory. Sorry.
More questions about NCOV, so we can move on to ASF. Wala na. Let's proceed to ASF.
Okay, ASF. Okay, ASF. Sige. Okay, African swine fever update. Recap lang, we do not eat pork that is contaminated with ASF, although it does not affect humans, but it is also not fit for consumption. ASF will increase the price of food. Many farmers will go out of business, even the support businesses of feeds and other piggery products will also be affected. So we encourage everyone nga if your pig is sick, call the Davao City Veterinarian's Office. We will check, inspect, and conduct depopulation if ASF is positive and pay for your pig and piglets. Therefore, and thereafter, you cannot grow your pigs for the next 3 months. There shall be an orientation on the ways forward after the depopulation of the pigs. There shall also be tight monitoring, as always, of hot meat or botcha or double dead na gitawag nato nga mga meat. And we remind everyone that there is a ban on pig and pork products from the entire area of Luzon, the entire area of Davao Occidental, and the municipalities of Malalag and Suluk of Davao del Sur. Okay? And then, nag-update na sila sa inyo sa depopulation? Wala pa. Okay. Depopulation. So, we conducted 2 days. Abi na mo mahuman by 2 days, but they will continue on sa depopulation. Sa Barangay Lamanan, as of 5:55 p.m. of February 9, 1,085 heads were culled. There is an estimated population of 2,500 swine population din ha sa Barangay Lamanan. So ang ato ang na-cull is 1,085. So today nagpadayon gihapon ang ato ang depopulation activity. So sa Barangay Lamanan we have 150 farmers. Barangay Dominga as of 6:05 p.m. February 9, 398 heads ang na-cull, and then we have 121 farmers din ha sa Barangay Dominga. So today magpadayon ang ato ang depopulation activities para sa ato ang affected areas of Barangay Dominga and Lamanan.
assistance.
Yes, nag-declare ang ato ang nag-submit ata sa ato ang City Council of declaration of calamity for only 2 barangays, not the entire area of Davao City. Only 2 barangays, Barangay Dominga and Lamanan. And ang ato ang assistance sa ilaha is farm gate prices per kilo ang ato ang palit sa ilahang baboy, and then gipalit nato ang ilahang piglets og 1,500 each.
Ma'am, sa vendors natin,
No, wala taya assistance para sa mga meat vendors. Dito lang sa farmers nga nagagrow og mga baboy.
Question. Does you instructed the local uh, department that was city to monitor the prices because as of this time on monitoring is the price of chicken as well as fish nagataas. Kagabi yata, balik ko 280 na ang matambaka which is previously last week 200 na. Sabi instruction to monitor.
Yes, nakakaganin na sir dito sa Department of Trade and Industry sa SRP, Suggested Retail Price, sa Retail Price Tag Law, and other pertinent regulations regarding pricing sa food and other commodities, not just food.
Mayor, na ba'y possibility nga ibawal mo ang backyard pag buhi o baboy? Ano sila parang lang nila?
Maghulat ta sa recommendation sa City Veterinarian's Office on the ways forward after sa katong depopulation activities nato.
Aside sa duha ka barangay, Mayor, na ba'y mga suspected na po sa kasiklit na barangay so far?
Sa karon na atay gina-trace na allegedly meat coming from Davao del Sur, no, na nakasulod diri, so ginapangita nato to sila. And then we ask the cooperation of everyone. As I said kaganina, kung nasakit ang inyong baboy, pahibalo dayon sa City Veterinarian's Office para maka-act sila accordingly. Anyway, bayaran man per kilo ang inyong mga baboy.
Mayor, na executive order issue last year banning the export livestock. What that lifted, Mayor, kaya ang suspecto mong sa DA, incursion daw from live pork, na-contaminate ang barangay, yung barangay sa Kalinan because daw na incursion of live pork from Davao Occidental.
Yes, natay ban, sir. Natay ban.
Nakikita ang posibleng lapses sa pag-implement sa protocol sa mga checkpoints.
Wala. They have been hard at work sa ato ang mga checkpoints, sa ang ato ang City Veterinarian's Office gitabangan sa ato ang Task Force Davao kay dinhaman sila nag-collocate sa mga checkpoints nato. But usahay manggod ang baboy dili siya magmanifest og sakit because naapod siya incubation period, so it possibly dunay baboy nga nisulod nga wala pay sakit and then nagmanifest siya og signs and symptoms sa sakit diri na sa sulod sa Davao City.
At present, Mayor, unsa imong policy on imported pork products?
Imported like from gawas?
Yes po.
From abroad?
China and Canada nga gina-export to Davao City.
Ang importation of pig and pork products is under the Bureau of Customs and Bureau of Quarantine. So naa sila yung mga regulations about sa kanang import business sa kanina mga pig and pork products.
Mayor, ilang calamity fund ani nag-declare ng mga barangay?
20 million ang ato ang initial na gipagawas. Nagsugod na sila og payout kay kabilaan man tano paghatag nila sa ilahang baboy ihatag nato ang kwarta. But dunay mga wala na bayaran atong weekend, so magpadayon karon ang payments ato ang mga farmers.
Naabay ka nun, ay reported sa barangay sa Malagos na kanang na ano tayo mga nagsakit na baboy doon sa nakuli updated po Mayor.
So, yes, kung naay mga ingana na mga reports, ang ato ang City Veterinarian's Office will conduct an inspection and then they will test kung positive sa ASF and then they will go to the protocol of katong gibuhat nato same as sa Dominga and Salamanan sa depopulation and then naay orientation sa mga ways forward for farmers.
Mayor, pila ang atong projected loss aning ASF?
Wala pa ko but I will ask our City Veterinarian's Office to come up with the numbers.
Pero dili
sa
siya
losses.
dako tanong ni Mayor because of the effort natin.
Sa mga gagmay na mga farmers, dako gyud kayo na siya og loss and sa kanang mga backyard samot na siya na dako, especially that bisan pa magibayaran nato karon per kilo at farm gate prices ang ilahang baboy, they cannot grow, they cannot grow for the next 3 months kay 3 months ang murag ka ng quarantine period sa ilahang area. And after 3 months, dili pa gyud ta makasigurado nga makagrow na pud sila usab kay naapay ginabuhat na protocol nga testing. So magbutang sang isa duha ka buo kung magkasakit gani na dili na pud pwede. So dako kaayo, especially sa mga backyard and mga small time na mga farmers.
Usa ang alternative na to na livelihood na ihatag na sila while temporarily hindi sila makarealize sa mga one pathway pero parang
Okay. So in addition sa assistance sa city government, they are also kanang entitled to get assistance gikan sa Department of Agriculture. Sa Department of Agriculture, they will receive 5,000 pesos and dunay livelihood na microfinance ang Department of Agriculture nga pwede sila maghulam og kwarta without interest and then payable in the next 3 years, I think, kung ilahan.
on the part of the city
Sa city government, so far, wala pa tay kanang one-shot na livelihood na gina-offer sa ilaha because it will really depend also sa interest sa kadtong farmer kung unsa ang iyahang gusto sudlan na alternative na livelihood. But of course, ang atuang City Co-op, ang atuang MTD, magnegosyo taday, ang atuang City Veterinarian's Office and ang atuang City Agriculturist's Office, anana sila yung mga bisan pa magulay swine African swine fever, na sila yung mga livelihood nila so they can access that also.
Mayor, nihangyo ang mga hog raisers na to, mga backyard hog raisers. One rason daw nga makapakaon sila lamaw kay kawadon. So nagamit sila kung pwede ba daw ma-subsidize ang presyo sa feeds. Nabot mabuhat ani.
We will discuss that with the DTI and kanang mga feed supplier kung unsay pwede buhaton.
Mayor, naka-monitor mo ka ng mga laing entry and exit points aside sa kanang sa TF and sa ano ka na mag-report ka nag-aabot sa mga naaday mga other o shortcuts.
Yes, dunay isa ka agianan nato na highly unlikely pero pwede agian kanang gikan sa Lacson na mogawas o Mandug.
So, unsay ano-ano nato, Mayor? Ibutangan ba natin?
Yes, nagbutang po na taog checkpoint dito sa area sa may Kalinan dapit panaog na siya padulong second district padulong Mandug.
Mayor, klaro na ko itong assistance ko na ito Baboy.
Kadyo lang, highly unlikely because layo kaayo ang biyahe. So kung ako mag-travel kog Baboy, dili na ako naagion kay mo gasto ko og dako kaayo from Kalinan nya mogawas ka og Mandug. Pero kung gusto mon gyud nila, pwede agian ang area.
Mayor, klaro na ako to. Ganina, special ko nung the city policy na itong apitado na baboy per kilo and then ang piglet is 1,500.
Yes.
That is separate na siya kaysa assistance na hatag sa Department of Agriculture na 5,000.
Oh, correct. Separate na siya because dunay delay ata sa processing sa papers sa Department of Health para sa ilahang assistance. So ang gibuhat nato, gitagaan sa nato immediate assistance ang ato ang mga farmers and gihimo natong per kilo para medyo dako ang ilahang fair ang compensation sa ilaha sa pagkal sa ilahang mga baboy.
Mayor, unsa ka stringent ang monitoring sa mga city? Napatay gimugna nga task force?
Yes, correct. Oo, natay gimugna na task para sa African swine fever, doon natay gimugna na task force para sa pag-monitor and to ensure na dili mo spread. And then kung naaman, makontrol dayon ang pag-spread sa kaning sakit sa mga baboy.
Mayor, wala pa bagi bawal ang pagbaligyan karne sa Kalinan, palengke.
Wala pa nang bawal o pagbaligya, sir, wala.
At yan ang ating balita. Maraming salamat sa iyong pagsubaybay. Ito ang Balitang Express.